Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rebellion 28 presents fight 14 of the evening. 5 by 3-minute rounds in the 53-kilogram weight limit division. Proudly sponsored by Adept Construction. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This female warrior presents a fight record of 28 fights for 25 wins, 7 coming by way of knockout. Training out of Venom Fight Camp in Thailand, by way of her home nation in Turkey. Please welcome to the Rebellion Arena, Zehra Dogan. Her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presents a fight record of 18 fights for 14 wins, 2 coming by way of knockout. She is trained out of 8-Blade Warriors right here in Victoria and representing Australia. Please welcome back to the Rebellion Arena, Joanne, the Lioness Love. Both fighters are white and red ball.
It's Australia versus Turkey as Zehra Dogan takes on Joanne. Both women bring tremendous records, particularly Zehra Dogan. 28 fights for 25, brings 7 knockouts, 14 wins and 2 KOs for the Aussie Joanne.
This one will be very, very interesting. Zehra coming in to us with a lot of experience.
Seconds out, round 1.
It's Australia versus Turkey. The Aussie, Joanne, the Lioness in the red. The Turk, Zehra Dogan, the Devil Girl in the blue. Michael Chevallo, Matt Lucas with you. Good catch and sweep there. Lovely work from Joanne early on. After a quick right-legged round kick up high from Dogan.
And we've seen Joanne grace the stage here at Rebellion a number of times, has heavy paws. She has claws in those hands that have taken out her opponents before.
Trying to bring the elbows in early, then goes downstairs to the outside lead thigh.
And Zehra came in right on weight, wearing her clothes. Normally fights at 51 kilos. Joanne a bit heavier. Great balance there from Dogan.
Lots of power on the right side of Dogan. Good backing off right hand there from Inside thigh kick from Dogan. One way that Dogan may look to slow down the boxing of is to kick her legs. Don't forget that all good punching begins from the bottom of the feet, travels up the body before exiting through the knuckles. So if you can kick out a puncher's legs, you can slow down their boxing. Jump turning back kick, aim for the liver there from Joanne.
Yeah, surprisingly landed there. A lot of times those sort of unorthodox attacks don't always land that clean, but looks like Joe's been practicing a few things at the gym.
Nice round kick off the right leg there in a southpaw stance momentarily from Dogan. Jump walking right hand from
And we saw a Superman punch there from Bit of a trademark from Joanne. She's very, very heavy-handed. It's what she beat out Soraya Hamami with. Just her superior boxing. There's big overhand right from her.
Dogan's got to be careful not to drop her lead glove, because will go all night long threading the overhand right on the Turk. Misses with the inside thigh kick.
Yeah, and you can see the way Dogan is standing. She's very susceptible to these leg kicks. We'll see if she's able to land it, though. I think both of them thought the round had ended.
Oh, beautiful counter right hand from Dogan. No knockdown, says the referee. Front kick, how taste my feet, says Dogan. Right hand from Right hand again falls short for the Aussie, not so the hook. Beautiful elbow off the right.
And these two are looking to make this a dogfight.
No filling up process here, Matt Lucas. Straight into the action.
Yeah, just a few seconds left. Big overhand right there from Dogan, who has unorthodox angles. Surprising loss.
Round 1, RWS and WBC World Champions, Zehra Dogan.
Minister Tut is arguing with the referee, saying it should have been a knockdown.
Yeah, well,
Eddie Zatut has gone nuts at the referee, claiming it should have been a knockdown. Folks, wherever you're watching around the country on Fox Sports, hope you're enjoying all the action of Rebellion Muay Thai number 28. Was it a knockdown for Dogan in the first round?
we'll have to see the replay, but in my eyes, I don't think it was a knockdown. I think Mehdi is a very, very experienced cornerman, and sometimes when your athlete causes a slip or a potential knockdown, you say, it was a knockdown, it was a knockdown. You get into the referee's head, and it can sway things in your favor. It can also sway things in her favor because it makes Joanne Law second guess herself. It's a little bit of gaslighting.
And as we know, the great Mehdi Zatut, one of the most emotional trainers in the world, never short of a word. Mehdi's always got something to say.
Yeah. Mehdi has a lot of ring experience and brings a lot of passion to the ring. As you know from commentating his fights before, I've seen tons of his fights. This is how Mehdi reacts. I think it was a slip. We'll have to see the replay. I believe in the judge's discretion, especially because Joanne jumped right back up, her eyes as clear as day.
So a solid start for both the Turk and the Australian. Another international contest here as we're ready for the second round.
Just hang out there, please.
Fighters, seconds out.
On your head. Okay, round 2, ladies.
For round 2.
Jump.
Second round set for 5. Joanne Lahr of Australia, Zehra Dogan of Turkey. The Turk in the blue.
Yeah, and you see Zehra using that lead hand to establish a bit of range. She's the taller of the two, and it's about measuring the distance. She's making Joanne second guess herself. Wild punches there from the Turkish fighter.
Good two-punch combination down the tube. There's the right hand again from Lahr. Sliding jab, full extension from the Aussie.
You know, I still feel both of these athletes could be chopping at the legs a bit more. Something you said earlier, you chop at the legs, you take out the power of the hands. Oh, good hook there from Lahr. The lioness bringing out the claws.
Catches the kicking leg, sweeps out the support leg. Excellence of execution there on Joanne Lahr.
Yeah, and Lahr raising her hands. I don't think Mehdi would have called that an 8 count. Oh.
Snappy right hand from Lahr. Dogan tries to tie her up. Lahr would have none of it, wants to stay at boxing range. Overhand right there from Joanne Lahr. Parries the round kick nicely, does Dogan. Takes the outside thigh kick. Catch, sweep, couldn't affect it that occasion.
Oh, there's that Superman punch. I think that might have rattled Dogan a bit.
The power and the right hand of Joanne Lahr is special. Left high kick, no switch.
And could that be Dogan's kryptonite? That right hand.
Beautiful sliding jab again there from Joanne Lahr. Round kick to the ribs from Lahr. Dogan, chin tucked, gloves up high, as they need to be against the punching prowess of that right hand. And again, the overhand right, the cranium cracker from Joanne Lahr.
Oh!
Beautifully done!
And the kryptonite is coming for Dogan. The lioness in full roar here.
She is hunting her prey in the second round as Joanne Lahr.
Yeah, Joanne looking devastating here. Real lion in the jungle. Looking to stay queen of the ring. Just measuring her distance. Nice right body kick there from Lahr. Trained out of 8 Blades Warrior by the very, very experienced Superboy.
Final 15 seconds of what has been a very solid round for Australia's Joanne Lahr. Body shot, belly button through the back there from Lahr.
And you see some of the confidence and power has gone out of Dogan.
In round 2, this fight proudly sponsored by Adept Construction.
So you saw it in between rounds there, just as Joanne Law went back to their corner, she sort of taunted Dogan, raising her paw up, wanting to play cat and mouse. So some of the replays, there's that powerful Superman punch, that right hand all day, every day. Boom, bang. Just pawing over and over and raking with that clawish right hand.
I like the way that every time before she throws the power right, she puts the left in the face of Dogan.
Yeah, very, very smart work. It's distracting Dogan and making it hard for her to see that follow-up right, even though she knows it's coming. Dogan is very experienced herself. So there, Mehdi Zaduk getting in the ear of Turkish fighter Zehra Dogan, the devil girl from Venom training camp right in Pattaya, Thailand, the south part of Pattaya, a beautiful seaside city with a little bit of sin, giving birth to devilish fighters like Zehra Dogan. I'm very, very excited to see what happens in this third round of action.
Fighters, seconds out.
Seconds out. Can you clean that as well, please? Just got to wipe you down. You got your mouth guard. Mouth guard. So good. You got this. Got that. Go round 3. Let's go, ladies.
Round 3.
Third round set for 5. Great second round from Joanne La in the red, the Australian. Zehra Dogan, the Turk, in the blue. Received plenty of heated instructions from Mehdi Zaduk in her corner. Between rounds did Dogan. Now watch the way that La will set up her power-laden right cross by putting the left hand in the face of Dogan first. Whenever you see the left move from La, expect the right hand to follow through behind it.
Yeah, it looks like La received a groin shot there, so just shaking it out. Accidental shot there. We'll get to see the replay.
Doesn't happen as often as it does for the fellas, but when it does happen, it hurts. And you see there, cut it right up the center, did Dogan. Back into action.
Cutting right into the womb there.
Dogan with a jab, no right hand for company. La, long jab to a right hand. Dogan backs her up for the lead.
I'd like to see La get in just a little closer, step in a little. Her Thai corner will say, guy, get in closer, get in closer. Her body kick's missing by just the hair. There it is again, that miss. Oh, stiff jab.
Absolutely. Exquisite timing on that lead hand to the chin there of Dogan. La, centering, overhand right from Dogan, tries to back her off. The Turk comes forward again.
Yeah, sometimes the groin shots can sway things. We saw that in an earlier fight with Yakubino. Just can change the momentum a bit.
Outside leg kick from La. Dogan continues to hunt after her own overhand right. Edges forward the Turk. La not as active in this round as she was in the previous round, not finding range with the right hand nearly as much.
Yeah, I feel like Joanne needs to press in a lot more. She needs to cause some action. She just seems so tentative now.
It's almost as if Joanne La has taken this round off, Matt.
Yeah, back in the corner, she needs a big sniff of some catnip. The lioness needs to be cheered up some way.
Inside leg kick there from La. Got to start threading that right hand through the guard of Dogan again. Good quick 2 punches there from the Turk. Good round kick to right hand from Dogan. There's that Superman punch once more from La that was so prominent for her in the previous round. It's the first time though she's thrown it here in the third.
It did land and it might boost her confidence a bit. She's definitely doing a bit better. A little bit of a slip there. I don't think Mehdi Zaduk counted that.
Good round here for Dogan, and it may very well be the first round in the books for Zehra Dogan of Turkey. A turning back kick, right in the final seconds here from Joanne La.
Yeah, that's great.
No one getting knees off in the clinch. La glances towards her corner. Another Superman punch down the centre corridor for Joanne La. And we go to the towels after 3.
Back here for Rebellion 29. $25,000 first prize to our 8-man eliminator.
So great third round of action that I think on my unofficial scorecard swung Zehra Dogan's way. I've been wrong before, but I've been right a lot more times. So we'll see how things play out, but we'll also get to see some of the replays as well. There, the lioness trying to scratch away at Dogan. The Devil Girl had some absolutely demonic attacks. Had a lot of fire in her footwork as well, which I think caused La some trouble. Nice left body kick there from Zehra Dogan. There's that Superman punch that walked right into a right body kick. So a 2-minute break between rounds. Long enough to catch your breath, to potentially change your game plan as well. And I feel like Zehra and La need to turn up the action here. The fires of the Devil Girl need to be hellishly hot. And Mehdi Zitout definitely stoking the flames.
Fighters, seconds out.
Now cut. Ready to rock. Now cut. He's going to get your gloves there again. Ready to go. Okay, round 4, ladies. Jump.
Round 4.
So a slower third round from Joanne La. Can she pick up the pace here in the 4th? Opens with a nice jab to inside thigh kick combination. 2-punch combo. Second one just glancing Joanne La. Laura Goan goes to that inside lead thigh, then goes upstairs. Lead leg round kick, no switch. Back to the inside thigh of Dogan.
Yeah, we're seeing that same long range from Zehra. A little bit of a switch there. When La is not active, Zehra is able to control the fight. When Joanne La really turns up the heat, turns up the intensity, I feel it swings her way.
Outside leg kick from La. Dogan, step through knee, overhand right. Both didn't find the target. La looking through her brow, gloves turned outward. Nice inside thigh, picked up the leg of Dogan momentarily. Right hand to the orbital. Pulled the trigger quickly on that one, did the lioness.
Yeah, I really like La's hands. She's got a lot of power in them, a lot of accuracy, but needs to get into that punching range. There is that right hand.
Much better round so far for Joanne La here in the 4th.
Yeah, she's just picked up the intensity, which is what plays in her favor. You can see a bit of redness on the face of Zehra and a very small mouse under the left eye. Just a bit of redness there. Good counter punching there from Dogan.
You feel that Dogan may sooner rather than later find the button with that right cross. Again, just whistled past the top lip of Zehra Dogan.
Yeah, Dogan definitely has good punching, good power, but La just has that extra explosion. Oh, nice leg kick there from La.
Dogan coming forward again. It's been a glorified kickboxing contest here in the 4th round. We haven't seen the clinching. We haven't seen the knees or elbows really come into play. Good extension on the lead hand there as he switched it to the back to Dogan.
Yeah, we've seen Joanne La in the clinch before in previous fights, and it was definitely not her strong suit. The punching range is where she really excels at. But she needs to get into the punching range a bit more.
Dogan looking for the overhand right. Final 20 seconds of the penultimate round.
Oh, there's that Superman punch. But it's not quite kryptonite any longer.
You wonder if she's gone to the well one time too many, and Dogan sees it coming. Trying to thump her way through with the right hand again. And punch once more, spinning back elbow. Ends the fourth round for Joanne La.
Fight series on the full Muay Thai rules in a family-friendly environment. Come and watch some future stars over a billion get their start on the Muay Thai Victoria amateur circuit.
So some of the replays, hard right hand there from La. Zehra Dogan, the devil girl with hellish hands as well. There, the big right hand from La. Really excels when she ups the intensity. And then also when she's in that boxing range. So this bout brought to you by Adept Construction. And a truly international card we have here. Joanne La there from here in Australia, taking on Zehra Dogan from Turkey by way of Thailand.
Final round coming up.
So this is the final round. And I'm excited to see what happens here. You see Mediza telling Zehra, oh, she's tired. Oh, trying to pump up Dogan. A very, very passionate man. Telling Zehra to utilize her elbows, especially when Joanne is in that punching range. Definitely good advice from a seasoned trainer.
Second down.
Second down, you got that. Final round ready to come. Just give me those gloves right there. Right, final round, mouth guard. Give me those gloves right.
This is the fifth and final round.
3 minutes remain for either Joanne La of Australia or Zehra Dogan of Turkey to claim this international battle. Big overhand right early on here from Dogan. La looks for the inside thigh. Remember, Mediza Tut in the corner of Dogan saying use the elbows, bring them into play here in the fifth and final.
Yeah, Dogan looking good here in the opening stanza of this final round. I think she's figured out her range. Joanne needs to move in closer. She's not as tall, her limbs aren't as long.
Joanne La arguably won the first 2 rounds. I think she took the 3rd round off, gave it to Dogan. May have just clinched the 4th. Still anyone's fight for the taking here.
Yeah, definitely agree with you on my unofficial scorecard. This is close, and I don't think Joanne La can afford to take this last round off.
Inside thigh kick from La. Dogan pressuring her. Looping the right hands, though, is the Turk. I'd like to see her come down the center corridor and tighten up that cross.
Yeah, and we're actually seeing what Joanne did to Zehra in the very first round, but Zehra is doing it to Joanne, using these inside leg kicks, long punches. Great lateral movement there from Zehra.
Superman punch again from Joanne La.
The clock ticking down.
Good work, right, ladies. Keep it up. Keep working.
Referee encouraging to bring it home to the final bell. Under 80 seconds remaining now. La's got Dogan on the outside. Can she keep her there?
Yeah, and I think that La's corner thinks that Zehra might be injured. But the Turkish fighter very, very composed.
Lovely front kick to the chest there from Dogan. And again brings that one up to the jaw. Rocks the head back of La. La's corner. La's fans saying, come on forward. You've got to bring it on now. 50 seconds to go. Inside thigh kick from Dogan.
Yeah, and now that La has upped the intensity, you can see she's starting to edge forward. Big hands there from La. But has she waited too long? That's the question.
These high front kicks from Dogan. La with the overhand right. Front kick from Dogan. La backs her off a beautiful cross. Tags her on the jaw.
Oh,
round
nice
kick
right
to the waist there from Joanne La. High kick from Dogan.
And you see now that Zehra is starting to fade under the pressure of La.
And what tremendous pressure, squeezing her like a vice in these final seconds. Joanne La, jumping round kick from Dogan. We are going down to the judges.
Versus Australia. Zehra, Devil Gold Dogan, WBC World Champion, taking on Joanne, the Lioness La.
So a great final round of action with Zehra, I feel, controlling the first maybe 2 minutes, but then La came back and put on the pressure, squeezed the vice, but wasn't enough
Catholics have
to...
a representative from Adept Construction to centering.
Wasn't enough to squeeze out a points win. That is the question. Here we see some of the replays. Inside leg kick there from Dogan, but La with the heavy hands. La looking confident. We'll see what the judges decide here, though.
Oh, that's tough, man.
A fair amount of crowd support for La.
Okay, let's go to John Melbourne with our decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of Muay Thai, we have once again gone to the judges' scorecards. It is a split point decision, declaring your winner from the red